Graveyard on Mount Everest. High up on the roof of the world, Mount Everest hides a chilling secret. It's a mountain of dreams and a graveyard frozen in ice. Many climbers never made it back, leaving their stories behind as a haunting reminder of the dangers of chasing greatness. Mount Everest isn't just a dream. It's a graveyard frozen in time. Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world, symbolizes courage and adventure. Climbers from all over dream of standing at its peak, touching the sky. But behind the glory lies a dark, silent truth. Everest is not just a place of triumph. It's a graveyard. Over 300 climbers have lost their lives on its icy slopes. Many of their bodies remain frozen, scattered across the mountain. These fallen adventurers, some famous, some forgotten, lie in the snow, a chilling reminder of the risks they took. Everest's harsh weather, thin air, and dangerous paths make it nearly impossible to bring them down. What drives people to face such danger, knowing they may never return? Is it the thrill of adventure, the desire for fame, or something deeper? In this video, we'll explore the haunting realities of Mount Everest's graveyard. From tales of climbers, frozen in time, to the moral dilemmas faced by those who passed them, this journey reveals the mountain's darker side. Would you take the risk? Or is the cost of reaching the top too high? The answers lie hidden in the snow, where dreams and tragedy meet. Mount Everest is where dreams are made and lives are lost. Mount Everest, the world's highest peak, has fascinated adventurers for generations. Rising over 29,000 feet above sea level, it symbolizes human ambition and the ultimate test of strength. Climbers from every corner of the globe are drawn to its snowy slopes, dreaming of standing at the top of the world. But Everest isn't just a mountain. It's a challenge that pushes people to their limits. The climb is not for the faint of heart. The air gets thinner with every step, making it hard to breathe. This lack of oxygen can cause altitude sickness, which can be deadly if ignored. The weather is unpredictable and extreme. Temperatures can drop far below freezing, and strong winds make the journey even more dangerous. The paths are steep, icy, and often unstable, with avalanches and falling rocks posing constant threats. Even the most experienced climbers face moments of fear and doubt. Despite the dangers, thousands attempt the climb each year. For some, it's about personal achievement. For others, it's the thrill of adventure or the chance to leave their mark on history. But not everyone who climbs Everest makes it back. Over 300 climbers have lost their lives, their bodies forever frozen on the mountain. Mount Everest offers glory to those who succeed, but demands a heavy price from those who don't. For every dreamer who reaches the summit, the mountain reminds us of its harsh reality. Would you take the risk to chase the ultimate adventure? Mount Everest is not just a mountain, it's also a graveyard. Over 300 climbers have died on its icy slopes. Many of their bodies are still there, frozen in time. Why are these bodies left behind? The answer is simple. It's too dangerous to bring them down. The air is thin, the weather is harsh, and the terrain is unforgiving. Even the smallest effort feels like a huge task at such high altitudes. Rescuing someone, or recovering a body, can put more lives at risk. The freezing temperatures on Everest keep the bodies well preserved. Some look like they just fell asleep in the snow. Climbers passing by can see them lying along the trails, a haunting reminder of the risks. Frozen in their last moments, these silent figures tell a story of courage and tragedy. One of the most eerie spots on Everest is the Rainbow Valley. As the name suggests, it's not a cheerful place. This area near the summit gets its name from the colorful climbing gear of fallen climbers. Bright jackets and helmets dot the snow, marking where adventurers took their last breaths. In some cases, these bodies have even become landmarks for climbers. Green Boots, a famous body, lies in a cave on the main route to the top. Climbers passed by his green boots for years, knowing they were close to the summit. The graveyard on Everest is a stark reality of the mountain's danger. For every success story, there are tales of loss and sacrifice. Climbers know the risks, but keep going, drawn by the dream of standing on top of the world. Mount Everest may symbolize human ambition, but its frozen graveyard reminds us of the ultimate cost of pursuing those dreams. Mount Everest is not just a mountain. It's a silent keeper of stories. Stories of courage and dreams, but also of loss and tragedy. For every climber who reaches the top, many never return. Their tales are etched into the icy slopes, a chilling reminder of the mountain's power. One of the most famous tales is of George Mallory, a pioneer of Everest exploration. In 1924, Mallory and his partner Andrew Irvine attempted to conquer the summit. They vanished high on the mountain, leaving behind a mystery. Did they reach the top before they died? For 75 years, no one knew what happened. Then, in 1999, Mallory's body was found, frozen and preserved by the ice. The world was captivated by his story. His fate remains uncertain, but his determination and spirit inspire climbers. Not all climbers are found. Some disappear into the snow, never to be seen again. In 1980, a skilled climber, Marty Hoey, tragically fell during her expedition. Despite extensive searches, her body was never recovered. The mountain holds its secrets tightly, making the fates of some climbers eternal mysteries. The 1996 Everest disaster is another haunting chapter. A deadly storm hit the mountain, trapping climbers in its fury. Rob Hall, a respected guide, stayed behind to help a struggling teammate. He paid the ultimate price, dying in the cold after a heartbreaking final radio call to his wife. His sacrifice became a symbol of bravery and love, but it also highlighted the dangers of Everest. Climbers often face unthinkable challenges. Exhaustion, freezing temperatures, and avalanches are constant threats. Even the most experienced climbers are not immune. Frances Arsentiev, known as the Sleeping Beauty, perished during her descent in 1998. Her body remained on the mountain for years, a haunting reminder of the risks. For some, the mountain becomes their final resting place. The frozen bodies scattered across Everest tell silent stories of dreams cut short. Their colorful gear stands out against the snow, marking the places where they fell. These fallen climbers are remembered by those who follow in their footsteps, their spirits forever part of the mountain. The tales of the lost remind us of the cost of chasing the ultimate adventure. Everest's beauty hides its deadly nature, and its icy winds whisper the stories of those who dared to dream but never returned. Would you take the risk? Knowing the mountain spares no one. Climbing Mount Everest is not just a physical challenge, it's a test of moral strength. Climbers often face tough choices with no easy answer. One of the hardest decisions is helping someone in trouble or saving yourself. At such high altitudes, every breath is a struggle. Helping another climber can slow you down, drain your energy, and even put your life at risk. Many climbers have to decide whether to stop or keep going. Some choose to help, but others walk past knowing they might not survive if they stay too long. Another dilemma is what to do with the bodies of those who die on the mountain. Bringing a body down is almost impossible. The air is thin, the paths are steep, and the cold is brutal. Carrying a body could mean risking more lives, but leaving someone behind feels wrong. Climbers must ask themselves, do they honor the dead or protect the living? One climber shared how he passed by a man begging for help. He couldn't stop because he was already too weak. The memory haunts him to this day. Another team chose to stay with a dying climber, knowing they wouldn't reach the summit. They saved a life, but gave up their dream. On Everest, the line between right and wrong is blurred. The mountain forces climbers to make impossible choices, testing their humanity in the harshest of ways. Mount Everest still claims lives every year. Modern climbing conditions are safer, but new dangers have appeared. Overcrowding on the narrow paths creates deadly traffic jams. Many climbers are inexperienced, relying on guides and luck. Efforts are being made to clean up the mountain. Teams work to remove trash and recover bodies, but the task is difficult and dangerous. Despite the risks, people continue to climb. The dream of standing atop the world is worth the danger for them. Everest remains a place of beauty, ambition, and tragedy, a mountain that tests human limits. Mount Everest is both inspiring and tragic. It is a place of breathtaking beauty and a graveyard of lost dreams. Climbers risk everything to stand at the top of the world. But is the pursuit of greatness worth the ultimate sacrifice? For some, the answer is yes. For others, the cost is too high. Everest tells stories of ambition, courage, and loss as the icy winds whisper through its peaks. It reminds us of life's fragility and the price of chasing dreams. If you enjoyed this journey, like and subscribe for more fascinating stories.